Hello. Well, hello to you too. So Scorpio new moon eclipse happening. Happened yesterday, but it's just gonna be happening, I guess. And I feel like everyone's gonna be feeling a different variation of different childhood wounds that are probably coming up for them. Also preface, just know that it's coming up for like your greater good. Like scary stuff might happen and scary stuff or like not scary, confronting stuff might come up over the next little bit, next 6 months, but it's for your highest intention. And by that I mean it's in your best interest that this stuff comes up to be dealt with. Anyway, I was having a lot of fear of abandonment come up and a lot of just anxiety, which is under fear of abandonment, it was manifesting into a lot of anxiety, a lot of doubt in my relationships, in what I bring to relationships, and therefore a doubt in my self-worth. So I was having a little bit of a hot minute there. But this morning I was just in the shower, and sometimes my brain can do this where I'm really anxious and it can talk itself through a more rational solution for everything. It's not really rational, I think, but the solution to me just feels softer, and it's just to one, double down on self-worth and understand that and by the way I'm doing that is by living my day very consciously. And that might sound silly because oh, I know yours conscious, but I guess just living my day very thoughtfully, going through every single motion of my day with most of my energy, focus, concentration, intention being towards myself, being what I'm gonna do for myself next, what feels good, what do I want now, what does my home need, what do I need, that kind of thing. So being very intentional and very focused with myself, with Rosie. I've been very intentional with Rosie because she's a little bundle of unrealness that I have a connection with, and I can focus on cultivating that and taking care of her and taking care of myself. Oh, I love that so much. Yeah, so doubling down on self-worth and the ways in which I can feel that. And then also, if my mind ever does go to the relationships that I am a little bit anxious about, or a little bit fear of abandonment, they're leaving me, why are they leaving me? Overanalyzing interactions or anything like that, I'm trying to switch my mind to a softer thing of taking it as an opportunity to miss them and remember why I am missing them and why I like them in my life and why our relationship is so fun and good and great. And rather than just sitting and being anxious about not having them in my life at the present moment, it's not gonna be forever, but yeah, while I'm without them physically, even though I can talk to them probably, or even if they're not talking to me, whatever it is, because yeah, there's a few the thing is it's a few relationships, so it's happening in a couple different ways, but whatever it is, I'm taking the opportunity to just miss them, but in a reflective, contemplative, appreciative way, rather than a lack, need, starvation kind of way. And reframing it like that has been really helpful for me, because the anxiety has something to kind of cling on to, because I think the anxiety is just going to be there regardless, because my way of relating and connecting to people is damaged or the way about I connect with people, it's not the most stable thing in the world, but I understand that and I try and help myself with that. So yeah, this kind of reframing of just okay, this feeling is going to be here. How can we help this feeling? How can we frame this feeling to be am I just canceling myself? Sorry, I just realized that reframing is something I learned in class like a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, wait a minute, am I just canceling myself? Yes, it's good. Oh, there's a new little leaf. Oh, one of my plants got sunburnt and like all but like 4 of its leaves, 5, but that one looks like it's dying, had to like fall off because they were sunburnt. And now I've got like a new stem with a new leaf. Oh, thank God. Thank fuck. It was like one of my happiest plants, and I put it in a bad spot for like 2 days, and then it just absolutely disintegrated, and I was so sad. Anyway, we just went on a bit of a tangent there. But yeah, the reframing really been helping. And like as usual, I guess, like when these feelings come up, the other things that help is just the word that's coming up is like patience, like having patience with myself, of just like but in the sense of not trying to push these feelings to like go away, because I think a part of me, because as you're a person, as you get to like live your life, you're gonna feel the way that you feel in sadness. You're gonna have a feeling come along, and you're gonna know that this is sadness. You're gonna know that this is anxiety, and because feelings start to become super familiar, I can sometimes reject them in a way of being impatient with them, of like, okay, I know this feeling, I just want it to go away now. And I'm trying not to do that. Like see feelings as a thing to just, like, especially if they're negative, just see feelings as a thing to like acknowledge and be like, okay, I'm feeling this, but then my brain like subconsciously is like, all right, we've acknowledged it now, so let's just get rid of it. And I'm like, no, that's not gonna help. That's not gonna help, because you're not gonna get rid of it. The getting rid of it that you think you're doing is bottling it up, and it's not anything. So I think today I'm just gonna take the day to sit in a bit of like a like, oh, okay. This is where I'm at. Now I miss people, and that's okay. There's one, I'm gonna be able to talk to them again. I'm gonna be able to see them again. That's fine. Yeah. Why are you? Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm just looking at my bunny's enclosure. But yeah, I think that's all I want to say for today. I need to go do groceries and like do. I should do my washing. Okay. I was about to be like, but it's already in my car. Like, I'm going to be driving there anyway. I may as well just do my washing. Yes, Annabelle. Good job. Good job. We're trying. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good night. Hope you're having a good time. Hope you're having a good this. Hope you're having a good moon. Try to remember that anything that's coming up, it's running towards you, try to run towards it, meet it where it needs to be, otherwise it's just going to keep chasing you. Especially Scorpio, anything coming up with Scorpio stuff, it is coming up because it's like, I've been sitting in the darkness for too long and it is time you address me. And it's probably going to be different for everyone, but just try to accept those parts of yourself as they come to like meet you. Just try to meet them and know that even if they might put you into a little bit of a crisis in your head, or like into a little bit of a breakdown, or into a little bit of just like you start to feel these awful feelings that you've been telling yourself that don't need to be felt, or like whatever you've been telling yourself, it's all going to be subconscious, so you might not even know like the rhetoric that you have around it. Just know that it's for your best. Like, I know it's always just like the most convoluted thing to be like, it's for your best intention, but by that I mean like I said in the beginning, it's like, by that I mean it's that this stuff's coming up so it can be healed, so you can be a more authentic, more full, more beautiful, actualized you. And that is like, yep, a super long-term end goal, but you got to do a bunch of you got to reach a lot of little short-term goals and healings and marrying of yourself but it's all important. So I hope you're doing well, hope you're doing okay. I love you so much, and I will talk to you in a little bit.